Hello, howdy, and welcome to episode 4 of Songs We Loved as a Child. And I can hear what you're saying out there. You're saying now, come on, Dan, it's high time we had some Elvis in this show. And of course, you'd be absolutely right. But first, here's a quick message from our sponsor. Today's episode of Songs We Loved as a Child is brought to you by Wesley on Presley, a series of CDs where Dan sings the songs of the King. Volume 1, Dan Wesley Sings Elvis Gospel Classics, is available now. Now, back to your scheduled program. Yes, thank you, Dan. So, this is a series of CDs that I've been planning on recording for years and years. Finally started getting around to it. And Wesley on Presley is a series of CDs. And I say CDs, you won't find these songs in any streaming services. So if you want a copy, drop us a line. But Dan Wesley Sings Elvis Gospel Classics is the first in the series. Now then, if like me, you are a massive Elvis Presley fan, then probably one of the most difficult questions you could answer would be, what is your absolute favourite Elvis song? And I know for me, that's how can you narrow it down to one song? I think I could put out a series of these videos for the next 5 years, doing one every week, just on my favourite Elvis songs and still not run out. But if I had to absolutely narrow it down, and I was told that I could only take one Elvis recording to my desert island, then it would be the song Separate Ways. And in fact, this picture here is actually of Elvis in the studio singing this particular song. And the reason why I would choose this song over any others is because even after all these years, and it's scary to think that it's actually now 50 years since this song was recorded, but even now, after all these years, whenever I hear the song, it still brings a tear to the eye. And I think in particular, it's that line in the second verse where he sings, "Someday when she's older, maybe she will understand why her mom and dad are not together." And I think it's particularly poignant, of course, because at the time that Elvis was recording this, he was going through exactly that situation, going through a divorce, and he had a little girl, Lisa Marie, who he was basically singing about there. Lisa Marie, who, of course, we also tragically lost at far too young an age just a few weeks ago. So, let's do this. Let's sing Separate Ways. I see a change coming to our lives. It's not the same as it used to be. And it's not too late to realize our mistake. We're just not right for each other. Love has slipped away, left us only friends. We almost seem like strangers. All that's left between us are the memories we share. Times we thought we cared for each other. There's nothing left to do but go our separate ways and pick up all the pieces left behind us. And maybe someday, somewhere along the way, another love will find us. Oh, someday when she's older, maybe she will understand why her mom and dad are not together. The tears that she will cry when I have to say goodbye tear at my heart forever. There's nothing left to do but go our separate ways and pick up all the pieces left behind us. And maybe someday, somewhere along the way, another love will find us. Join us, won't you, in the next one, which I can tell you will be this coming Sunday, and that is March the 5th, 2023. And the reason I can tell you with certainty that it's going to be that day is because that date is a very significant anniversary for one particular artist. So, little teaser there. See if you can work out from that who the subject of the next video will be, and we'll see you on Sunday.